Hey, what's up, guys? It's Apollo Uchiha here, back with a new short movie. The name of the short movie is What If Naruto Was Primordial of Sky and Thunder? And yeah, guys, it's an unscripted short movie as well. Before continuing this, I would like to give shout out to Spidey for suggesting me this idea, although I will be changing a little bit of his idea. So yeah, I apologize for that, and I will also like to apologize for yesterday's video being late, 3 hours late, actually. And it was because when I usually edit my video, it is in the morning. I make the story previous night and edit it out the next day in the morning so it can be uploaded on my regular schedule. But I kind of overslept and there were relatives visiting me and my internet decided that it was the perfect day to go shit. And well, you know what happened, and I was able to upload the video, but it was quite late. I hope you enjoyed today's video as well as you did yesterday's. And yeah, if you do, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And without further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Story begins in New York City, or you can say above in the sky over New York City, as there resided the Greek gods, who rarely interacted with the humankind. Yeah, really, barely interacted. As we go there in the throne room to see that the king of gods, Zeus, was being shouted at again by his sister wife, Hera, the queen of Olympus, as Hestia as well as Demeter, both sisters of Hera, sighed. Zeus, really? When are you going to mature? You're the king, and as well as the leader of the gods, and you acting like this is quite immature, to be honest. We have been quiet for quite a while now, many millennia, and yet you're still the same. And poor Hera over here has been bickering with you left and right. Don't you get tired of it? Yeah, I do, sister, but how can I make her shut up? Shut up? Do you think this is a joke? You have sired children, Zeus, which are born from without any wedlock. So what? Why don't you go do the same? What did you say? I will go tell mother this. Wait, what? No, you won't. I will. As your king, it is my order that you won't, Hera, and I am the queen. I will do what I please. Nobody here is scared of you or is afraid of your power. Nobody, especially me, said Hera as she left, as Demeter and Hestia sighed. Really, Zeus, quite mature, Hestia said. But sister, I tried, but she wouldn't. Calm down, Zeus. This is why things have been going wrong between your marriage. Then what should I do to make it up for her? I know I've been doing a lot of wrong things and I couldn't keep it in my pants, okay? She was beautiful and kind of reminded me of Hera. Wait, Demeter said. So you mean to say is that you go around and slept with other women because you think of your wife? Yeah, that is the reason, because I love her. Truly her. But the children born from them, I love them as well as I do my other children. Aha, Hestia said. I have an idea, Zeus, which might fix your marriage. Tell me, what is it, sister? Zeus said, with quite curiosity as well as excitement. How about another son or daughter? You mean like another child? Yes. With whom? With Hestia, said Demeter. Wait, what? But she's joking, Hestia said, looking, or more likely glaring at Demeter, who chuckled. Sorry, had to do that. Are you that dumb, Zeus? She's meant to say, Hera, who else? Your wife. Oh, wait, why would I do that? We already had 3 children, and look how they grew up. One is a war knucklehead. Other one hates us because of what we did, or more likely Hera did. And yeah, another one is just that, another one. Well, you're right about that, but you need to have another child here. It might fix things up between your family, which is quite, to be honestly, not that good, in my opinion. Really? Yeah, I hope so. As Zeus then decided, well, I'll be going to my mother's home. Would you like to accompany me, sisters? You're just taking us there because you want to avoid her scoldings. You know me too well, sisters. As with both of his sister, Demeter and Hestia, Zeus left to meet his mother. As we go towards Rhea's apartment, which was at the top floor of the tallest building, just beneath the Olympus. As we go there to see that Rhea was currently sitting on the dining table, which was quite luxurious and well decorated, as she gave salad to Hera, who was crying and eating it. Calm down, daughter. I will talk to him and punish him somewhat, as Zeus appeared there with his dramatic entrance. Mom, I have come to visit you. Sit down, son. There's something I would like to talk. Rhea said, not even looking at Zeus, as Zeus gulped. As Hera looked away, she said, as Zeus sighed. Damn it. I really messed up this time, but only I can correct it. Mother, said Hestia as well as Demeter, who have arrived with Zeus, as both of them went inside the kitchen to give them some time alone. Listen, Hera, I apologize. I truly am sorry. For what? For saying those mean things to me? Don't you think our marriage means nothing to me? I have been loyal to you for many millennia while you go around cheating on me many times. Zeus, if you want me to cheat, I will do it with all honesty. I will break all my vows with you and end our marriage. I don't want to be the queen of a king who cannot give me what I want, a stable family. I apologize for what I have done. I truly am sorry. Let me correct this mistake. How? As Zeus grabbed Hera's hand in both of his. Listen, I have an idea. How about we make this happen? A perfect family. With whom? With Ares? He's a warhead. Or with Hephaestus, who hates us because of me, because of what I have done. Or Hebe, who hates us for what we have done. Nothing more than to ignore her. Listen, how about this? We give birth to another child, and this child will give it our all. He will not be like other gods who have grown up way too fast. And we will also try to, introduce Naruto. Naruto? Yes, that's a name that I thought of. How? I thought Apollo was the only one who was into Japanese mythology and all. He was, but I borrowed some books and I got inspired by this character, so I want to name my son as him and give him some facial structures as well. Really? Yes. Then it is decided. I will follow you this one time, Zeus, and putting my all trust in you to not let me down. I promise I won't. As after that, they went back, as Rhea, as well as her two other daughters, arrived. You two are quite cunning. Well, another god might be a nice addition to Olympus, and it might give us all what we need. What? A sport to hold our family, mother, Hestia said, as Rhea looked confused. I don't get it. You are holding on to yourselves like it is. Why a new child? I mean, I'm not the one who's saying that I don't want it. I will be more than happy to have another grandchild. Then why, Mom? It is because it is not necessary. And I do not think that he will grow out like the rest of you. What do you mean? I mean my own children. You have been the most calm and logical gods ever born because you have been through hell, while the newer gods, your children, haven't. And even though they have somewhat, but they haven't been through what you have. And you have somewhat understanding while they don't. Over time, they forgot about their camaraderie and their opinion of one another and have gone against each other's multiple times. I know what you're trying to say, mother, but it will work out. I'm sure of it. Hestia said, as Rhea then smiled. I'm sure it will, if you believe it so hard in Hestia. As after that time skip, 9 months later, Hera went into labor as a cries of the child was heard. As Zeus proceeded through the door to see that his sisters, Demeter and Hestia, were there. It's a beautiful baby boy with blonde hair and blue eyes, which were quite electrical. My little Naruto, you will be, as the fates arrive there, he will be a primordial of sky and thunder. What? A primordial? Yes. The Council of Primordial and us fates have decided that he is not a god, a primordial. As the fates decide this. What? Yes. But as a primordial he cannot. He can. Because he's the only exception. Styx allowed it. And so did us, fates. Thank you so much, Fates. As Zeus smiled for the first time, not feeling feared about his throne and power. It didn't even cross his mind, holding this little child who grabbed onto his finger tightly. As Hera then said, You're okay with this? Obviously, he's my son. What if he wants to take your throne? What then? As Zeus thought for a bit, then I will let him. While looking at the child, in all seriousness, what? I thought you didn't want to give up your throne, Zeus, as a king. I have done nothing good by being the king of the gods, and if it is fate who decided that my son is much more of a fit, then I will let him have it, because my other children have somewhat disappointed me as well. And suddenly then, out of nowhere, Apollo arrived with the banji, as well as with a red shirt with Hawaiian pattern on it. Aloha, everyone! Oh, what do we have here? A newborn. Man, the chick magnet is going to be. No, said Hera. Sorry, ma'am, just was joking, is all. As Hermes arrived. Yo, man, you didn't bring me here. How could you do that to me, Apollo? As he was too, wearing casual outfits because they were visiting mortal world way too often and interacting with them. Let me guess, you two were partying in Hawaii again. Hera said, Yes, we were, and it was fun. Wasn't it, Hermes? You bet. As then Ares arrived with Aporidite. Hello, Aporidite. And you too as well, Ares. So, this is my little brother, huh? Yes. As Zeus then said, Would you like to hold him? As Hera was quite scared, and to be frank, so was Zeus. But Ares was awfully quiet, and so everyone became quiet. As Naruto opened his eyes and looked at Ares and smiled. Hmm. As he smirked, he didn't got scared. Grow up healthy, little one. I'll be watching you closely. As after that, Ares left with the Poridite. Wait, what the hell? Has he eaten something wrong? You know he's a god and he doesn't need to eat. Then what is wrong with him? Is he on drugs or something? Said Hermes. That was way off of what usual Ares' reaction would be. I thought he would say, this punk. He better not get in my way or of my fun. Why don't we throw him out and tie him to a nuclear bomb or something? Hermes, quiet, said Zeus. You know what? He was quite off, to be honest, but I guess it is what it is. As we go towards Ares, as Aporidite asked, Why didn't you act like your usual self? I don't know. I was my usual self. What do you mean, Deity? I mean, you usually would gruff out and make the children cry. Heck, you even made our children cry. What's so special about him that you didn't? I don't know. As if an instinct of mine took over. Like that of a sibling one who wants to protect his sibling. I guess that's a certain change. Oh well. As after that, they passed Hephaestus, as he didn't even look at them, as both of them sighed. Hey, Heap, said Ares. What? What do you want, Ares? Said Hephaestus, as he was hunching over, as he looked back. Are you going to visit the kid? Yeah. Alright. I wish you the best. As after that, Ares left. That was weird. So both Aporidite and Hephaestus thought as he arrived there. I'm here to see the kid because I was informed. And it is compulsory, so yeah. Not like I could avoid it, though. As he arrived there, as Hera looked down with sadness because he didn't even greet them like Ares would or any other child of them, theirs would. As he picked up the kid. Hey there, little one. I'm your big brother, Hephaestus. I know I'm ugly, but please don't cry. He said, as Zeus and Hera felt quite sad about their child. Because of his disfigurement, they threw him out of Olympus, or more like Hera did, and when he returned, she was saddened by what she had done. But the damage was done. It did cause a lot of damage to Hephaestus, as well as his behavior towards them. As Naruto chuckled and clapped his hands, he's quite an energetic one. And guess what? He wasn't scared, father. I guess I'll be leaving now. As after that, he gave Naruto a necklace before leaving. I forged this for the child. I hope this would be enough for now. As he left as well. As then Athena Artemis arrived alongside with their brother Poseidon. I apologize for the delay. I was caught up back in the seas. But now I'm here, brother. Congratulations. A new sun has risen in Mount Olympus. Yeah, that it has. I hope that it will be for the brighter good. Yes, it will, Poseidon. Thank you, my brother. As Poseidon was taken aback by that. You're talking way too much casually, brother. I don't know. I guess I'm a new person now. That you are. I can see that. As Artemis and Athena were both surprised with Naruto. Why hasn't he grown up yet? Usually us gods could grow up like this. It's because he isn't a god. What? Is he like Hebe? Just a normal person who's an immortal? No. Then is he human? No. Then what is he? A primordial. As Poseidon and everyone was surprised. What? But according to our rules, primordial is allowed here, father. This one is allowed. But what about your... I will cross that bridge when it comes, okay? I have come to an understanding with Hera, as Hera nodded. Interesting. A primordial, huh? That means the woman that he will break. It already disgusts me. My son will be different than others. Mainly your brother. Don't remind me again, Hera. Well, I guess I'll wait and see how this one turns out to be. Don't worry, Artemis, because Hestia and I, as well as Athena over here, will be the ones who will be in charge alongside with Hera, as he will be turned into one person and God who will be gentleman and kind towards women. Why? Because Hestia over here has finally decided to marry and she was thinking of certain someone who was born. Really? Said Zeus, as well as Hera. Yes, said Hestia with a blush. Why him though? Zeus asked. Quite confused, as Hera also wanted to know because she was curious. Because he's pure. And I can feel it. He will be pure forever. Away from the darkness. Not even a bit of him will be consumed by it. Well, that's something new, Artemis said, because as far as I know, each and every god has darkness. Even primordials do. Not everyone. Did you forget? He is the primordial of thunder, lightning, as well as sky. Well, I guess we'll wait and see how things turn out to be. As after that, Artemis turned and left, as Athena stayed. She was quite curious, a primordial child being raised there. Time skip. After that, 5 years passed, and many things have changed on Mount Olympus, as Naruto was recognized by everyone who lived on Mount Olympus, and they all loved and cherished him. Their prince, who was the most respectable one, and who even held the power of changing the one knucklehead Ares into a responsible person, as he and Aphrodite has broken up, and Ares has apologized to Hebe of what he has done, and Hephaestus and Aphrodite's marriage has been broken as well because of the broken vows already by the blessing of Hera, and both of them were free now, as Aphrodite now missed both Ares and Hephaestus because of one's kindness and because of one's passion, but now both of them were out of her reach. So she tried to aim towards Naruto, who was a 5-year-old at the time, but Naruto didn't even look at her like that, and she fell back, all alone by herself. On the other side, the most interesting thing was that Artemis, Ares, as well as every other younger god who saw Naruto as a sibling were have grown overprotective of him way too much that they wouldn't even let him off Olympus. As you see, Naruto was a 5-year-old now sneaking off to the edge of the Olympus to go down the mortal realm. As he was stopped, Naruto, again, it was Athena. How can you find me every time? Where are you going, Naruto? Sister, I was going down. Why? Because you all go there. I want to see what is there. Aren't you an adventurous one? But you can't. You have to grow up properly. Oh man, I wish I could grow up you all like did. You know, we wish that we had a childhood like you, Naruto. To be honest, I'm quite jealous with you. Really? Yeah. Now, why don't you come into my library where we can stay and spend some time? Really? Yes. Ivan will give you some snacks. Yay, snacks! As Naruto yelled out loud. As from the other side, Ares came. So this is where you were, little kid. Why don't we go and train with swords? Really? But I promised Nason that I will go with her. As then Apollo jumped out of nowhere. He said it! He said it! Oh my god, Naruto, my Japanese skills have been rubbing off of you. What is my name? Apollo Nissan. As Apollo squealed in delight. See? As both Athena and Ares covered their ears. I get it, it's nice, dipshit. But why did you teach that to the little kid? Why shouldn't I? His name is Naruto, which is Japanese, which either turns into fish cake or mealstrom, said both Athena as well as Ares. Whoa, that's a new. Ares, you as well? Don't test my patience, Apollo. Come on, kid, we're leaving. But, no buts, you know it is time for your training as well. You need to be fit. I guess I'll see you later, then, Nason. Yes, I guess we will. As after that, Naruto left, as Athena was quite saddened by this. As Apollo was surprised by this. You look sad. What? Sorry? Athena, you look sad. Why is that? Because you have never showed emotions. As far as I can remember, you were the most calculative and the one person who always kept her emotions in check. I don't know what you're talking about, Apollo. You very well know what I'm talking about. As Athena began to leave towards her library, as she closed the door and sat down. How did this happen? As she sighed. And then, to calm her nerves, started to read some books. As we go towards the training field near Ares' temple, where we see Naruto and Ares training with one another. As Naruto was already mastering the swords, as the arts of sword fighting was being taught by Ares. Good kid, you're doing good. Now come at me with the intent to kill. As Naruto has already learned the lesson that his brother won't go easy on him, even if he didn't want to hurt him. So Naruto did as he was told, as he dashed towards Ares, with two swords in his hand, which were set according to his weight, and studied by Hephaestus, who was there now. I see. So the swords are really working out well. As Naruto dodged Ares' axe, as Naruto jumped on his arm, because he was tiny, and Ares was in his godly form to fight Naruto because he was a primordial, even though he was a child. As Naruto then appeared on his face and kicked him, as Apollo then stepped back as he almost fell because of that kick. Well done, kid. You're learning fast. But think fast, as suddenly two machine guns appeared in his arms as he shot each and every one of them maximum round, as Naruto dodged all of them and deflected them many of the bullets with his swords, as Naruto's swords had now holes in them, and Naruto was grazed on shoulder. Damn, that hurts. Language, said both Hephaestus and Ares. What? But you say this all the time. Is it a bad word? Yes, it is, Naruto. Well, you did a good job, kid. As after Apollo, who arrived there, patched Naruto up, Naruto left, as the three guards now sat down, because now it was evening. Naruto has left back to home. Why are you so hell-bent on training him? Said Apollo. What do you mean? It is good for a god to know. He's not a god, he's a primordial. And we all have been using powers. And it makes things easier for us. But why are you physically training him? We want to know. Well, why would I? It is because I need a training partner. That is why, said Ares, trying to hide his true meaning. Tell me, Ares. It's because I fear that he might get hurt out there. Because at one point he will go there. And God knows if he ever gets close to anyone. And that anyone tries to betray him. And if I don't make it in time, he will be able to hold on until I do. So you mean to say you're training him so that you can protect him and he can hold on to his own for that while? Yes. That's a quite nice thing coming from you, Ares. Shut up, dipshit. Why are you only nice to him? He's my sibling. Then what am I? My half-sibling. What's the difference? Half and full. Damn, you're racist. No, I'm not. As after that, Ares left, as Hephaestus then said, well, I'll be going back to the forge. Those swords need repairing. as the swords were Naruto's as he left them with the Hephaestus. You've been happy as well. Why wouldn't I be? I'm free from my curse that I brought upon myself, and not only that, I get to do whatever I want now. I guess you're right about that. As we go towards the temple, see that Naruto has arrived back there, as he was currently being hogged over by his aunts as well as his grandma, who was now also allowed on Mount Olympus. You know, I can do this on my own, as Naruto was currently forced to be taken about with the help of them. As Hiruzen said, nonsense. But I'm a grown man. You're not. You're a 5-year-old kid, and you'll always be my baby, Hira said as she hugged Naruto. As Naruto bought it, as everyone else giggled. As then, after Naruto took a bath, he was quite tired. I am tired. As he fell asleep, but when he woke up, it was in a forest. Wait, what? What am I doing here? As it was nighttime, as suddenly he saw a figure standing over his head, bending down, meeting his eyes. As he smiled, "Hey Artemis Nechan, so you're the one who brought me here?" "Yeah, I did. Because you were speaking my name in your dream, so I brought you here." "Really?" Your red hair is quite beautiful." "What do you mean?" "Your hair, it's quite rare. I like it." "I don't know why." Naruto said in his sleep. "Really?" "Yes, but people are usually afraid because they say it resembles blood." "Nonsense. It resembles fire. Will of fire." "Yeah." "Really?" "Because you have will of fire inside of you, Nesan." "What is that will of fire you speak of?" "Your ambition and your strength. It gives you strength, and your hair reminds me of that. So in general, it gives you strength." Something like that. As Naruto fell asleep again, as Artemis then picked him up and brought him into the camp. "My lady," Zoe said, "is this?" "Yes, this is Naruto, my little brother, the son of Hera and Zeus." "So is he a god?" "No, he's a primordial of sky, thunder, and lightning." "Wait, he's a primordial?" "Yes." Then how did Zeus-sama? He allowed him. He was allowed by fates. But if he tries to, then so be it. Zeus has agreed to it. We have no problem with it. He is loved by the whole Olympus. What's wrong with it? And there's even a temple being built in Camp Jupiter as well as in Camp here in New York City as well. Really? Yes. This is quite surprising. Is he really that close to you? I mean, I'm surprised. You have never been close to any other male god. To be surprised. Aside from a goddess, Athena or your aunts, Hestia or your mother. I do not know. At first I thought that he will be like others, but seeing him as how he is quite a mischievous little one who tries to escape and go down here every chance he gets. Why? Because he wanted to see what are we doing here. Really? That's the reason he wants to come down here? Yes. So by the permission of my father, I did bring him here, because today was the promised day. As then suddenly Zeus arrived there, and he looked annoyed. Seriously? You could have at least left a note. Sorry, father, but I thought you already knew. I kind of forgot about that. I was worried about him. And so was Hera. So is he going to stay here for a week? Yes, I am thinking of bringing him to the camp as well. So be it. Bring him there. It'll be a field trip to Naruto. I see. Thank you for the permission, father. As after that, Zeus left, as every other huntress has gathered by then, and was quite shocked as Naruto was still asleep, hugging tightly next to Artemis, who was holding him into her arms. As she smiled, "He'll be sleeping in my tent." As next morning came, and Zoe came inside the tent of their goddess and shrieked, literally alerting every goddess, as they all came there with their bows and arrows and spears to see that their goddess was literally hugging and smothering the child who could hardly breathe and was looking at Zoe. "Help! I can't!" As Zoe then got angry and shook their goddess violently. "My goddess, wake up! You're hurting Naruto-sama." As after that, Artemis got up. What? As Naruto then said, "Nay, son, you were holding me too tightly. I could barely breathe." Oh, sorry. I, I, I don't know what happened. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Nothing to worry. I apologize to all of you. Oh, as the hunters started to gossip, why was their goddess hugging tightly to that male? Even if Naruto was pure, as their goddess said, but he was still a male, and there was always this tendency and chance that he would turn evil. As after that, Artemis got ready as she was blushing while looking at Naruto still. As Naruto chuckled, "It's alright, Nason. I'm such an idiot, Naruto. I should have known that you're still a kid. I get it, I guess. So you don't have to worry about it, Nason." As after that, both Artemis and Naruto departed back to the camp. "So you're really going to bring me to the camp where the demigods are?" "Yes, Naruto. You're going to meet a lot of demigods there, and you will be surprised to meet your brother's children." "Really? You mean like I'm going to meet my nephew and nieces?" "Yes, you are." As Naruto arrived at the camp, as they went straight towards the department where Dionysus, the god of wine and boredom as well as craziness lived, as well as Chiron, the legendary trainer. "So you must be Chiron." "Ah, Naruto-sama, Artemis-sama, it is so good to see you. To what do we owe the pleasure? We will be staying in my cabin, and so will Naruto. But his cabin has been built." "What's a cabin?" "It's a place where your children goes, Naruto-sama." "Children?" "Yes, your demigod children, but I don't know if I'm going to have any. I'm still young, and I don't know how to have children. Do they usually grow? Do I have to seed them into the grass or something?" "They're not cabbages," said Chiron with embarrassment and confusion as Artemis chuckled. "He really is pure by the gods." As then Thanasis then said, So this is the one, huh? My new brother. So nice to meet you." "Ah, nice to meet you too, brother." My life is hell. I can't drink wine." "Wine? Why would you want to drink that yucky stuff?" "What do you mean, Naruto?" Artemis said, "One night, Hermes Nissan tried to give me some weird juice, and after I drank it, it was yucky. He was usually drinking it and got sleepy." "Those two idiots. Was the bull there with him?" Yeah, he took some pictures of him while chuckling like a pervert." "How do you know about that?" "Well, I heard Athena Nason saying that." "Athena as well?" "Oh my god, what the hell have you done to the child? He doesn't even know about basics." "Come on, kid, I'll teach you everything," said Dionysus as he put one hand over Naruto and was going to show him everything. "What are you going to teach?" "The true way of life, to being a male." "No, you're not," said Artemis, as she brought Naruto with him back to the camp. As Naruto saw that everyone was gathered there as they all bowed to their goddess, the goddess of moon and hunt, Artemis. As Naruto waved at all of them, "It's nice to meet you all." "Be at ease, everyone," Naruto said. As Artemis then said, "Naruto, would you like to go and meet them?" "Yes, you go ahead, I'll meet you later on." As Artemis frowned, "Be hurry, okay?" As Naruto then went in the center where everyone was sitting, as Chiron then announced, "Be on guard, everyone, and pay respects to the primordial of sky, thunder, and lightning, son of Zeus and Hera, Naruto-sama." As everyone bowed, who was there, as Annabeth was also bowing. As Naruto then said, please everyone be at ease. I'm still new to this stuff. It's so nice to meet my nephew and nieces, finally," Naruto said as everyone felt warm after Naruto said these words. Even though he was a younger one, he was still a primordial and a god who will live forever. Would you like to ask anything to Naruto-sama? He's willing to answer now." "Is that alright?" Chiron said. "Oh, it's good, Chiron." As Naruto sat down on a table as everyone surrounded him, as Annabeth was the first one to ask. "So, how is it like on Olympus?" It's good, it's nice, and the view is very good. But it's like a trap to me." "What do you mean by that, Naruto-sama?" said Luke. "Well, I want to come down, and so did many of my brothers and sisters, but they're not allowed to because of some rules." "I see. Oh, by the way, I'm Luke, son of Hermes." "Really?" "He's quite the happy-go-lucky guy." "Have you met my father?" Oh, we meet all the time. He always misses you and wants to meet all of you. You all parents do. It's just that they're bound by the rules, and even if they try to go on by own, they're tied by chains of fate, so they cannot move. Does those chains hurt? Yeah, their ichor, which is blood for us, will come out. That much hurt. Oh, I see. As then Annabeth asked again. My name is Annabeth. I'm daughter of Athena. I can see. You resemble Athena Nachan way too much. Really? Yes. If you want to see your mother, I would say you look into the mirror. You're a carbon copy of her, except for the eyes, maybe. I see. Thank you, Naruto-sama. Uh, I'm happy to help you out if I have to, as Thunder boomed. Oops, I guess I'm not allowed to. You see, I'm still bound by the rules, even if I'm allowed to be here. I see. Well, thank you for giving us time, Naruto-sama. Yeah, I guess I'll be off to where my sister is living. Can anyone show where are the hunters staying at and where my sister is? As they all brought Annabeth brought Naruto to the end of the camp where the hunters usually stayed in the moon cabin, which was representing Artemis. As Naruto finally came inside to see that a bed was prepared for him, as Oiden said, a bed is prepared for you, Naruto-sama. You can sleep here with us because our goddess, you has the tendency to move around a lot and might do the same as yesterday. I will not, said Artemis as she slammed her feet down, causing cracks there as she pouted. As she turned into the younger girl self of hers. See, I have taken this form again, and it will allow me and Naruto to sleep happily. But a bed is prepared, Nesan. I can sleep here. They worked hard for this, it seems. No, you're sleeping with me. As Artemis grabbed Naruto and brought him inside the room, and the door slammed shut. It was a huge bed there. As Zoe was shocked by this, and so was the others. As Phoebe then asked, Zoe, are you sure our goddess is feeling well? Or is that male bewitching her? No, Naruto-sama is innocent. He has proven that to us. Again and again. Yes, I mean, but why is Artemis-sama acting like that? Oh my god, has she? No, Phoebe said. No, 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 that cannot be possible. Maybe, because Naruto-sama doesn't know. He just see her as a sibling, but who knows, they're gods, and maybe it is allowed between them. As when Naruto fell asleep with Artemis, so did the hunters, and the whole camp slept. As when the next morning came, Zoe did the same thing again. She screamed, and when they dashed inside, without their weapons this time, to see that Naruto was being crushed by Artemis, Athena, as well as Hestia there. Hestia-sama. Athena-sama. Artemis-sama, what is going on? Are you trying to kill Naruto-sama? Thanks, Zoe, Naruto said, hugging Zoe as she pulled Naruto out, as Zoe blushed, as the three goddesses pouted. We were having a family time and a nap, said Hestia, as she looked angry, as everyone was quite surprised to see Hestia like this. As Athena then confirmed, yes, we were, and you ruined it, Zoe. I apologize for that, but Naruto-sama needed help, it seems. Yeah, it was heavy. You know, it's a tight bed and we can't sleep all here. If you want to sleep over, why don't you come to my temple? It's quite spacious there. How about that? I guess Naruto, our adventure ends here. We're going to have a sleepover there. No, you're not, Artemis-sama. What do you mean, Zoe? I'm a goddess. I can do whatever I want. I know, you can, but you have duties here. Remember, we're here to participate in the Flag Capture the Flag tournament. Again, against the camp. I see. So it was that, huh? Yes. Then go ahead. Let's start. As the afternoon came, as Artemis as Naruto watched from the sidelines with Dionysus and Chiron, as the match between hunters and the camp began. Naruto was cheering both of them on. Come on, guys, give your best, alright? You as well, guys, do your best. I see. Naruto-sama is cheering both of us, huh? Said Zoe, as Luke then said. But we're going to win this time. Male, you're way too much overconfident. As the match began and ended as well after half an hour. Against 3 victories for the hunters and 1 for camp. While Artemis's hunters have won the battle against them, but they had 1 victory and they were proud of it. As Naruto then said, to cheer up the campers. You did well. You won one time against them, and they have been doing that for quite a while now. You guys are new somewhat and have little to less experience, so I'm proud of you all, and so will be your parents. As all of their confidence went high, as Nardan said, you have done great. You could have toned down a bit because you have way more experience. I know you guys have. And you don't need to prove it to anyone. You are already better. And they can see it and they were scared. But they held their ground as well. As the hunters felt proud as well as something of a relief because they were recognized by their goddesses as well as the first god who recognized them as strong. Apollo has tried to, but he was asking for a good time as well. But Naruto didn't. They all felt happy. As after that, Naruto, Artemis, Athena, as well as the others went back. As Naruto then decided that he wanted to grow up. Nay, Kachan, can I grow up at least up to age of 13? I have been staying at the age of 5 for the past 5 years now. I know, Naruto, but you're so cute like this. Do you really want to grow up? Yeah, I guess I kind of want to because I saw my nephew and nieces and I was looking like I was a toddler between them. And I guess having a larger body will be good for me as well now. I guess you can turn into age of 10, but do you want to? I want to turn 13. No, please. Pretty please. Fine. I can't go against your cute face, said Hera as she hugged Naruto as Zeus arrived there. Hey Dad, Naruto said as he jumped down from Hera's embrace and hugged Zeus as Zeus hugged him back. What's this? You want to grow up? I hear, yes. Why, son? Why do you want to grow up? Zeus asked. I don't know, because I want to go down, I guess, and interact with my nephew and nieces more. Naruto, there are some rules that we have to follow. But they really missed you all. Even a tree which had life force resembling you. I see. So she's still there, huh? Yeah. A soul is living in that tree. You can see it? I can feel it. I see. I'm happy about that. As Hera frowned, how do you know about this, Naruto? They're not good. You shouldn't interact with them. As Zeus felt hurt. Why, mother? Because they're born without wedlock, but Naruto. It goes everything against what I stand at. But mother, they are innocent. They should not have been born, Naruto. But they are. How can you say that, Mom? What if I wasn't born? No, Naruto, you can't. As Zeus' eyes widened as well. If Naruto wasn't born, then his life would have been the same, and so everything would have been same. But things have been different. In Tartarus, the hell, everything was going smooth, as there were some chances that the Kronos and his army of titans would have escaped, but that was killed off, and they were again captured by Hades, and Hades has been awarded as well to visit Olympus whenever he wanted to. As Naruto then said, they are innocent. They really are eager to meet their parents and miss them. Being hunted down by monsters and living in a camp away from their loved ones, as well as not being able to see your father the whole life. I can't imagine that life, Mom. Can you? Do you want that for me as well? No, Naruto. By rules, I'm a primordial who shouldn't be here. Should I move out as well? No, Naruto, you can stay here as much as you want. Said Zeus, you are our son. You are allowed to be here because I was given special treatment, father. And I'm not proud of it, but I'm happy. I'm happy that I was given this chance to be with you. And knowing that I'm the lucky one, I kind of feel bad for them who are not. That is why you shouldn't say these words, Mom. I will go do anything for you, even if it means that I will have to lay down my life for both of you. I would do it, but this? No, I have to go against this. But Naruto, it hurts me and weakens my power because the children are born without wedlock. I know, Mother, it hurts you, but you have endured it, and Father doesn't do anything of that sort ever again after that incident, hasn't he? Yes, he hasn't. Then why do you hate those children? Apollo, Hermes, as well as all of the other children's of Father and my siblings are also born without wedlock. Some of them are even from your own sisters, like Demeter, and as well as other as well. Do you hate them? No. You have gotten along with them and understood that they are your sisters and they are the children of both gods. So that is why you didn't hurt them. What's the difference between a demigod then? They are they are also children of some human girl and a god. You shouldn't hurt them because they didn't ask for this. They didn't choose this life. This life chose them. And I promise you that I won't have any demigod children. Even if I would, it will not be without any wedlock and the consent of my wife. As Naruto said these words with maturity, as Zeus as well as Hera's eyes widened, as Naruto then said, "Now come on, stop this mushy stuff. I really want to kinda grow up. I guess you have to, huh? Well, I guess I will." As Naruto was consumed by lightning, as when he lightning died down, every god has assembled here, even Hades as well, alongside his wife. As they saw Naruto at the age of 13 with a little bit of athletic form and that of a swimmer build, as well as markings all over his body, as his chest was visible, with six pack abs and well toned chest and muscles. His hair was long now, as his eyes were also wider, and he was overall handsome, cute, at the same time hot. As Naruto said, "I feel quite new and strong." It is because your primordial powers have awoken, Naruto. The primordial of sky, thunder, and lightning. As thunder boomed and Naruto chuckled. Wow, it feels so awesome. So, what do you want, son? As every other god wanted to see and hear Naruto's thought. What? Why are you all looking at me like that? Like I'm about to do something bad? Well, you are a primordial, and primordial usually goes mad whenever his powers awaken and shows his true personality. I'm still me, guys. I'm not gonna do anything. What do you expect me to do? Blow up cities and stuff? Well, to be honest, yes, Apollo said. Why would I do that? I don't know. Maybe? I would never do that. As after that, Naruto and everyone else sighed because Naruto was okay. Naruto sighed because he was tired of his family, thinking that he was going to blow stuff up, while everyone else sighed of relief and was happy that Naruto was still the same. While Hestia, Athena, and Artemis couldn't hold their blush, as well as Aphrodite, who was seeing Naruto for the first time like this. Oh my, said Aphrodite, as she was walking towards Naruto when Hera and everyone else frowned, as Ares and Hephaestus were the ones who stood in front of her with their hands. Knock it off, Aphrodite. He's off the list. What do you mean? He's a grown-up god, an adult, and he wants some experience, right? What? What experience? Of adulthood? I am an adult and experiencing it right now. It will be like an adventure. I want it to be a secret, okay? As everyone chuckled, well, it was confirmed. As Apollo said, he's still the same Naruto, the little 5-year-old kid. Oi, I'm not a 5-year-old anymore. I'm 13 now. I guess you are. As Naruto's 5-year-old statue that was created in both camps was now updated into the 13 years old one, as every other girl was blushing now, seeing the statue of the young god. I mean, the primordial. As suddenly the earth shook after that, as the goddesses arrived. Gaia has awoken. What? What do you mean Gaia has awoken? She wants to meet the primordial. As Gaia suddenly appeared as the mortal world stopped, as the demigod saw the huge titan rose, as Gaia was now taller than Olympus, as she looked at the Olympian gods as they were battle-ready positioned. Stop! I'm not here to cause anything. Then what are you here for? Naruto, step forward. As Naruto did. Hi, great elder? Naruto said, So you are the little one, huh? Like my other children. Like some of my siblings as well. A primordial. Yes? It's so nice to meet you, Naruto. I guess I'm happy to meet you as well, but why are you here? I'm here because of this, as Gaia turned into a girl and then hugged Naruto. I have chosen you as my husband and will start a new life. Wait, what? Hands off, said Artemis, as Athena and Hestia was now there. What do you mean, hands off? He's ours, said Artemis, as everyone else was shocked by this. Hmm? But he's not anyone's. I mean, we love him. Aw, I love you too, Nathan. Not like that, Naruto. I mean, the other one. Oh, oh, I didn't know, Naruto said as he blushed and was close to passing out. I'll show you true love, as Gaia then kissed Naruto almost blacked out, as they were tongue kissing, as Apollo did pass out alongside Hermes. Basically, their great great grandmother, who turned into a hot chick, was now kissing their little brother. Damn, as both of them said. As Zeus was also shocked by this. As when Gaia was done, she chuckled. It seems that my king has a new experience in for the first time. What have you done to my son? Nothing. Just kissed him, and has taken him as my husband. Oh, I hope you don't have anything against that, right? As Zeus was about to say something. No. But what do you mean, the king? Obviously, I'm going to give him your throne after. No, I don't want a throne, Naruto said as he got up. Please don't hurt my family. I'll marry you. But Naruto, I'm not saying that I would not share, because I know the jealousy and the side effects of not sharing. So, I don't want to cause a war. I'm here to start afresh. So, I will give you all a chance. As Hestia was visited by Styx, the goddess of the river Styx, and vows. You and Artemis has been freed, alongside with Athena, of your vows of remaining a virgin forever. You can marry, because the fates have allowed it. But why is Naruto allowed so much? Said Apollo, because he wanted to know, as all of them were visited by their creator, the one above all, the true primordial. As all of them bowed, the creator. As Naruto then said, hello, Creator Sama. It's nice to meet you as well, Naruto, and everyone else here. It is because he is also a fraction of my child. I'm sorry, what? Because I was the one who brought this thought to Hestia and showed her the images of Naruto, my true son, who I wanted to bring to this world to bring peace amongst you all. And he has done that. And now he will be the next king of Olympus. Are you happy with that, Zeus? Yes, I am. As I also was going to give him the throne. I apologize to my other children, but he's the one who I think is the fit, who will be the king. I agreed to this as well, but I will be his general, said Ares, and I will be the one who will be in charge of weapons and other stuff. Said Hephaestus, you are both allowed, and you, Athena, Artemis, as well as Hestia and Gaia, my sister, are allowed to marry him. Thank you, brother. No worries, my sister. As after that, the one above all left, as everyone was shocked, and so was Naruto. So, are we kind of married now? No, a proper ritual, Naruto. And after that, a proper ritual was performed in which every one of them were married off to Naruto. And Naruto, at the age of 13, was married to 3 new virgin goddesses, as well as Gaia herself. And life passed for Naruto as we see Naruto at the age of 25 sitting on his throne as he sighed. As Zeus, Hera, and everyone else was also sitting, playing with their grandchildren from Naruto and as well as his wives. Is everyone here as the children's were still playing? Oh man, I feel how dad must have felt. I'm saying that is everyone here? As Artemis said, honey, let me allow this. Thanks, hon. Be at guard. Your king is in presence. As everyone was not guard. Oh, sorry, Naruto, we didn't see you there. I was trying to get your attention, but Artemis wanted to do that. I always wanted to do that. Okay, so what this meeting was about again? It was about the mortals and how we should interact with them and our demigod children. Oh yeah. So it goes like this. As Naruto began to tell them of the new rules, as the new rules were so easy to implement as well as so game-changing that the Olympus and humans were now closer, much than ever before. As many things were going good now, the monsters and the Olympians have reached an agreement and they were not allowed to hunt down the demigods anymore. and the demigods were also now living their best of lives, all thanks to Naruto, as this was Naruto's life, the son of Hera and Zeus, and the primordial sky, thunder, and as well as lightning. As this was today's story, I hope you liked this one, and if you did, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. Yeah, I didn't want to make it an action one because I have seen many actions ones, so I wanted to take a different take on the Percy Jackson X Naruto fiction, in which Percy Jackson is not even involved. It is a Greek mythology one, okay? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's story, and if you did, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, as this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing out.